Indiana Fever HC issues playoff order of what not to enforce in Caitlin Clark's absence. I had hoped to share a better update, but I will not be returning to play this season. With this message, Caitlin Clark called it quits on her second year in the WNBA. Unlike her flashy debut, her sophomore year was filled with 4 injuries and just 13 games. The blow was severely heavy on Stephanie White, who was already down 3 OFS players. Even the player brought in to replace injured players, Chloe Bibby, went OFS due to a knee injury. But like a phoenix, the Indiana Fever rose from the ashes and clinched the postseason berth. As Fever head coach Stephanie White puts it, "We're not happy to just be in the playoffs. The team has higher aims than just first-round exits." And looks like White is hard at work with the hurried group of players the Fever front office managed to assemble this deep in the season. Take it no other way, the Indiana Fever condition is bad. But it's one that Stephanie White is determined to overturn. How? By not repeating the same mistakes they committed the first time. When asked about the 5-day practice window the team has before postseason, the Fever head coach said, "Yeah, it is an advantage. There's no doubt. We don't want to overload them." The Indiana Fever was especially under fire when Clark went down with a groin injury on June 24th, but returned to the court in just 3 weeks. Then also, White had this realization, stating she got no time to train. That was wrong. This round, we're going to be more careful. Unfortunately, this led to her getting injured more severely the next time, as she went down on July 15th and never suited up since. White does not want the batch of players they have right now to suffer the same fate. However, it does not mean Indiana is giving up without a fight. The team is already starting to cook up new strategies. But we want to add a couple of different things. I mean, obviously, when you scale back, you become a little bit predictable. So we want to add a couple of things, tweak a couple of things, so that we have some new actions running into the playoffs. The new lead guard of Indiana, Odyssey Sims, will be at the helm of all these plays. When Fever lost all their guards in quick succession, it sent the front office into a frenzy. Clark already had injury woes. They lost Colson and McDonald in a single night, and Cunningham soon followed. The gap was visible in subsequent games, but soon the veteran Sims took charge. On paper, Clark and Sims are two opposite ends of playmakers. Clark is a high-usage guard who excels in fast-paced matchups. Sims, on the other hand, is a more traditional point guard who controls the pace of the game. The whole of Indiana had to shift from the fast-paced offense of Clark to Sims. The team has accommodated her well, and Stephanie White now believes it is time to add more plays as they enter the postseason. And this 5-day window provides the best opportunities for the team to learn them. But what lies ahead for them is a tough journey. Stephanie White is ready to carry Indiana to the finals again. The Indiana Fever may have locked in a playoff spot, but the battle now is for seeding. They can rise to 6th if the Valkyries lose to the Lynx, or stay 7th if the opposite happens. Atlanta and Las Vegas stand in their way, with the Dreams defense holding teams to 77.2 points and Ryan Howard leading their charge. The Aces, powered by Aya Wilson's dominance and a 15-game win streak, look just as dangerous. Atlanta poses a unique tactical challenge. Their switch-heavy defense suffocates perimeter ball movement, holding opponents to 77.2 points per game, the league's stingiest mark. Ryan Howard's ability to stretch defenses with deep shooting means Indiana's wings can't cheat inside to help on drives without risking open threes. Las Vegas is an entirely different beast. Aya Wilson anchors a frontcourt that controls the glass and protects the rim. Yet the Aces have occasionally bled second-chance points, an opening Indiana's hustling forwards and rebounding guards could exploit.